What's happening, everybody? It's Kangaroo Black. Welcome back to my channel for another game preview and score prediction. This one will be the Arkansas Razorbacks versus my Alabama Crimson Tide. So we're gonna jump right into it and start talking about these Arkansas Razorbacks. You know that the beginning of the season they came out hot. They reeled off 4 wins in a row. Then they cooled down and lost the next 3, and now they back. They done won their last 3 games against Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Mississippi State, and LSU. But last week they went into overtime to beat LSU 16-13. So, but hey, a win is a win. They got the job done. Now they got us up next, and we're gonna blow the doors off them. But so it'll be all right. But I'm gonna talk about these Razorbacks. They stats for a minute, and then I'll move on to Alabama. So, for the offense, they average 206 yards passing per game. They average 234 yards rushing per game. Will they get that this week rushing? No. They might get the average passing, but they definitely not going to get no 234 yards rushing. But their total offense averages 440 yards a game. So we'll see what they do against this Alabama defense. So Arkansas's defense is giving up 195 yards rushing. 195 yard passing per game. They're gonna give up way more than that this week, and they're giving up 151 yards rushing. I don't think they'll give up that many this week, because Alabama got 3 running backs that's down right now. Wheaton, he didn't even play. He haven't played the whole season. Then we got Roydell Williams that went down last week, and we got Jace McClellan that went down a couple of weeks ago. So we down 3 backs. So we down to Brian Robinson and Trey Sanders. So we'll see what we can do with them. Plus we done moved a couple of a receiver and a linebacker to emergency running back. So we'll see how we do in that department. But I don't think they'll give up 151 yards rushing this week. KJ Jefferson, he's passed for almost 2,000 yards this season with 17 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. So he's playing pretty well. He also got 5 touchdowns on the ground. He done rushed for he done rushed for 474 yards. So we're gonna have to be on the lookout for him. Traylon Smith, he's got 4 touchdowns with 525 yards, and Raheem Sanders got 553 yards, 1 touchdown on the season. Dominique Johnson got 7 touchdowns with 530 yards on the season. So, and then you got Traylon Burks with 9 touchdowns with 930 yards on the season. So these Arkansas players, they doing their thing. So I think our defense might have their hands full this week, but I think we're gonna be all right. As far as their defense, they only got 3 forced fumbles, so that's good for us. And they got 10 interceptions on the season. That's not too bad, almost interception per game. But they not getting too many turnovers, so that's good for us. I don't think Bryce going to be throwing any interceptions in this game. So, hey, it is what it is. So, I'm going to get to my Alabama Crimson Tide. We been getting better. But at the running back position, we kind of weak there. So, hopefully B-Rob and Trey Sanders, they going to hold up, and hopefully neither one of them get injured, or we might be in some trouble in the running game. So we'll see how that all works out, and God forbid Bryce Young go down. Lord have mercy. I sure hope that don't happen. But I think Paul Tyson and Jalen Milroy, I think they can handle the task. But I like Milroy, man. He's a dual threat, so I like that guy. But as far as our offense, we're gaining 322 yards passing per game, 162 yards rushing per game, for an average of 484 yards total per game. Will we get that this week? Yes, we will. I think we'll get 484 yards. For as our defense, we're giving up 206 yards passing per game and 81 yards rushing per game for a total of 288. Now, I'm going to tell you, our defense have gotten better. Last I remember, I think we was giving up like 236 yards in the passing game. Now we got it down to 206, and we was giving up 87 yards rushing per game, and we done got that down to 81. So we got better in that department. I know playing New Mexico State last week might have boosted up the numbers a little bit, but hey, it's all good. But we have gotten better, and I think our secondary is coming along, man. I think people starting to buy in what Nick Saban trying to do. I don't know if they buying into Pete Golden, but I think they buying in to what Nick Saban is preaching. But hey, all in all, we doing pretty good. Bryce Young passed for 3,025 yards with 33 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. So Bryce Young doing his damn thing. Then you got Brian Robinson. He got 16 touchdowns. He done rushed for 1,028 yards. Bryce Young, he got 2 touchdowns on the ground. Jameson Williams, he's got 10 touchdowns with 1,033 yards on the season. John Metchie got 6 touchdowns with 730 yards on the season. Latu, he's got 6 currently in at tight end position with only 214 yards. Billingsley, he got 3 with 191 yards. Billingsley should be playing better than what he is. He done proven, it's been proven that he's an outstanding football player. But I don't know what's going on with him this year. But hey, it's all good, and we got a lot of other players with a few touchdowns. So we're going to be all right this game. I don't see in this game being any problem for Alabama. So, hey, yeah, I think Bryce Young probably throw it for like 3 touchdowns. Brian Robinson might have 2. I think James Williams probably have 1 or 2. So I'm hoping Metchie will get him another one. And maybe Billingsley, hopefully. But my score prediction for this game is going to be Alabama 44. Yeah, we're going to get in the 40s. Alabama 44, Arkansas, I'm going to give them 21. 44-21. We'll see. Hopefully they don't pile up yards in the passing game, because I hope they pass a lot, because I want to see our secondary compete, man. I really want to see them compete. I'm giving them 21, but I'm hoping we can hold them to like 10 or 14 points. It'll be an outstanding day to me. But yeah, 44-21. That's my score prediction. Roll Tide.